Yeah, a lot actually, and same with Paul Maurice last year too. These guys, you play hard. You have your systems that you fall back on, rely on, and definitely you need that structure. But at the end of the day, hockey's a game of mistakes, and things are going to happen. So as long as you're making those mistakes, doing things hard, like I said, Brind'Amour did that. Berube preaches that too. So again, it's all about just putting your foot to the gas, and again, mistakes are going to happen, but it's just playing through that.
What do you like about how that top line is looking right now?
Yeah, it's great. They're buzzing. Obviously, you got a lot of tremendous talent up there, so you just need them to keep it going. Don't change a thing.
Joe Thornton's year in Toronto was your first year here.
Yeah.
And now you get to maybe pick his brain, or at least admire something of what he's brought to the game. Anything you can try to take away from him?
I mean, he's just such a good guy. I knew him a little bit in San Jose too, and he's just so laid back and such an easy guy to talk to about anything. Not just hockey, but away from the rink as well. Good Canadian boy. He's just, like I said, easy to chat with. And we didn't really talk a whole lot of hockey, but again, it's just kind of shooting the breeze with him and getting to know him on a personal level it's nice.
Is he like the captain of the mentors here? Or?
That kind of seems that way. He seems like Mr. Popular. Everyone wants to get a conversation with him, but he's so great like that. He's happy to talk to everyone. He remembers your name even if it's been a little while since you've seen him. But little things like that just make him a great person.
Sense about the Hurricanes and the challenge you see across from you tonight.
Yeah, they're always a tough opponent. They've been a real good team for a while now, and they got some great players over there, but it's their their pressure they come with. They're a hard-working team. They work as hard as any team in the league, and there's just no room. They don't give you much room. So, you gotta win your battles, and there's a few things that we got to do to try to create some space out there tonight, and be patient. I think composure and patience and discipline are going to be key tonight in this game.
Great penalty kill too.
Yeah.
What made you want to keep that look on the power play heading into this?
Well, it just the first two power plays weren't very good in Philly, so we made a switch and it worked out. And we made that switch a couple times and it's worked out. So there's no sense changing it. We'll see how it looks tonight and go from there.
You haven't done Minor League Canada in a while. I'm just wondering why now is the right time to kind of change things up and maybe give a different look.
I think a lot of that is their lineup. They're pretty spread out in three lines, So I think we need some balance with our deep pairs tonight going against them. Yeah, they got some good skill in each line, with size, with Necas and Shevchikov. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Stahl, Aho, so they got it spread out pretty good.
How about Pacioretty and Robertson coming in? Maybe some
Yeah,
other looks on
just a little more speed tonight. It's going to be a fast game. And I want to, we talked about it before, where guys sit out, want to get him back in. Homer's been out for a bit. He was sick, and then he's back now. But I wanted to make that switch.
How do you get William more involved offensively?
William. Oh, defensively?
No, offensively.
Oh, offensively.
I messed up.
Yeah. No. I got you. Yeah, I talked to Willie today, and it's just more about. I think sometimes skilled players, scorers, lose their confidence a little bit, and that's what I see right now with Willie, a little bit of a lack of confidence. And for me, it's talking to him about just working his way out of the situation, you can't just relate to, I need a break, work your way out, get your breaks, work for your breaks, That's the biggest thing for me, is just getting him back to work a little bit more and being more tenacious on pucks and puck battles and things like that. When he was scoring he was scoring a lot, his puck battles were extremely high, and he's playing with more pace. He's just he's not playing with the same pace right now.
Is he responsive to those
Very responsive, yeah. And we always have good conversations, and it's been really good that way. So, I think I had to do a little bit better job with him too.
What stands out to you about Rod Brind'Amour as a head coach and the success he's had here in North Carolina?
Yeah, he's done a great job here. How he played as a player, he's brought to his team. That's, the work ethic, and they're a very good face-off team. Roddy was a great face-off guy. He was a very good penalty killer. He's a good power play guy too. Like, I mean, he was good in all facets of the game. And I think he's brought that to his team, But like I said, his teams, they're about pressure and work, and they don't give you any time and space.
What have you liked the most about how the top line is going since Austin came back?
Yeah, I mean, that line's been good all year when they're together, to be honest with you. I mean, they just have great chemistry, and to me, the biggest difference in the line is Nyes. The way he's playing with his forward checking and skating and size and strong on the pucks, going to the net, that's really opened a lot of things up.
Leafs all in on center hunt. Treliving's bold moves could shape Toronto's future. As a die-hard Toronto Maple Leaf supporter, it's hard not to get excited about the latest trade buzz surrounding the team. Brad Treliving, the Leafs general manager, appears poised to make some daring moves to strengthen the squad's depth down the middle. The whispers of significant trades are growing louder, and Elliotte Friedman of Sportsnet has added fuel to the fire with his recent revelations. The situation has become even more pressing as the Leafs grapple with the ongoing upper body injury to team captain Auston Matthews. Matthews has already missed the last 4 games, and while the team is doing its best to stay afloat, the need for reinforcements at center is undeniable. Treliving, it seems, is ready to part with valuable assets to address this glaring need. The center's on Treliving's radar. Names like Jake Evans from the Montreal Canadiens, Brock Nelson from the New York Islanders, and the Philadelphia Flyers' Morgan Frost have been mentioned as potential targets. These players bring a mix of experience and skill, each offering something unique to the Leafs lineup. But, as Friedman highlighted during his appearance on the Fan 590's The Fan Hockey Show, the price tags for these players vary significantly. That's the number one thing he's, Treliving, been looking at all season, Friedman noted, emphasizing the GM's focus on finding the right fit at center. This isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about finding a player who can elevate the team to new heights. Priorities in focus. While some fans might argue that the Leafs need help on defense, Friedman suggested that Treliving's primary focus is elsewhere. They did a lot of their work in the off-season. I think now there's a question if they need to go find someone to play with Morgan Rielly, he explained. But, it's not their number one priority. I believe their number one thing all season has been, let's find another center. This clear focus on center depth speaks volumes about Treliving's strategy. The Leafs are willing to pay a hefty price, but there's a caveat: the player must come with term. Why term matters? The preference for term isn't just a strategic move, it's a sign that Treliving is thinking long-term. Rentals can be tempting, especially for a team looking to make a deep playoff run, but they often come with risks. One of the things I've heard is that if they're going to spend assets on a center, they would prefer it to be someone with term, Friedman revealed. This approach ensures that any trade made benefits the Leafs beyond the immediate future. Internal struggles and potential fits. Internally, the Leafs have tried to find solutions. Fraser Minton showed promise earlier this season, but the organization prefers to let him develop further with the Marlies. Meanwhile, the Leafs' current lineup has struggled to maintain its depth in Matthews' absence. One intriguing option could be Vincent Trocheck from the New York Rangers. With the Rangers facing their own challenges, could they be persuaded to part with a player like Trocheck, who already has chemistry with Leaf stars from last year's All-Star game? The road ahead. As the calendar flips to 2025, the trade deadline looms larger. Treliving's actions in the coming months will undoubtedly shape the Leafs' playoff aspirations and potentially their long-term future. For Leafs fans, the anticipation is palpable. Every move, every rumor, and every game feels like a piece of the puzzle. Treliving's willingness to swing for the fences shows a commitment to bringing a championship to Toronto, a dream that has eluded the franchise for far too long. Why this matters? This isn't just another season. This is a chance for the Leafs to solidify their identity as a contender. With Matthews expected to return and the possibility of a major trade to bolster the lineup, the team is poised to make a statement. Treliving's boldness, combined with the team's potential, makes it an exhilarating time to be a Leafs fan. Whether it's Evans, Nelson, Frost, or another unexpected addition, one thing is clear: the Leafs are in it to win it. So, buckle up, Leafs Nation. The journey ahead promises to be as thrilling as it is unpredictable. Treliving's moves could define the legacy of this team, and, hopefully, end the championship drought that has haunted Toronto for decades. The weight of expectations. The Leafs are no strangers to the pressure of the spotlight. Toronto is a hockey city, and the Maple Leafs are its beating heart. Every move made by management is scrutinized, every decision debated endlessly by fans and analysts alike. Treliving stepped into a challenging role when he took over as GM, and his willingness to take bold steps shows he understands the weight of these expectations. What makes this moment particularly critical is the team's current window of contention. With stars like Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander in their